Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen Lavender Clothesline. Today I am really pleased to be partnering with FabFitFun once again. FabFitFun is a subscription box service where you can customize your box and you receive full-size products. Like I said in my last promo, FabFitFun has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. I was introduced to them through my two daughters who are both faithful subscribers. FabFitFun is a box where when you receive it, it is customized to you. You have picked the products. So while some of the items might have a little surprise, a lot of them you know exactly what you're getting. It's kind of like Christmas morning where you asked for things and Santa delivered. All right, so today we have this big giant box to open. This is the Summer 2025 box, and I am thrilled to get into it. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're doing FabFitFun. All right, so there are two different ways that you can subscribe to FabFitFun. I will leave all the information along with some promo codes on the screen. Let's get right into the box and see what FabFitFun has sent Summer 2025. One of the things that I love every time I open one of these boxes is on the outside it looks very plain and unassuming. And then you open up the box and they always give you a beautiful graphic and it just makes me feel happy inside. All right, let's see which items I chose. Now FabFitFun gives you quite a few items to choose from. In each subscription box you get to pre-choose 6 full-size items out of the many items. Sometimes it's hard to choose because they have so many good things. The lip liner I am wearing today is from the previous box. So if you haven't seen that video, that was the spring 2025, which truthfully, all of the items are probably sold out already. Great items every time. You guys also ask me what makeup I use, what I use in my hair, and a lot of times the cosmetics and the items that I use are from FabFitFun. All right, one of the first items I chose is this First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser. It is in a strawberry scent, I would imagine. Yes, strawberry scent, nice big tube, and this is great in the shower to use as an exfoliant. Let's open it up and take a whiff. Oh, that's nice, not overpowering, a light scent, and it does look like an exfoliator, which is great. I go through exfoliator very quick on my elbows, my knees, my face, my whole body, my feet, of course. So that is item number 1. The second item that I chose, Sancha of Australia, sunglasses case. The thing I love about this is it is a hangable, multiple pair glasses case. You can hang this on the wall. I think this would be great by a reading chair, by your vanity, even by the front door. I love this case. Never forget your sunglasses again. Here is a brand that I know very well and have used for many years. This is NARS. Now this one is a lip gloss. I have used their under eye cover up. I use their blush. I love NARS. It's a very nice brand, high-end brand. I'm going to write on the screen what these items retail for. NARS is a really nice quality brand. I usually buy it in like Sephora, so very grateful to get it in FabFitFun. All right, I do have lip gloss on with some lip stain. I'm actually going to wipe my gloss off and we're going to try this. What color is this in? This is in Breathless. All right, just get a little bit off. Let's see, does this, oh, it's not a twist of, oh, I love this kind of gloss. I might even own this one already. Breathless is a beautiful color. That is so funny. I think I had Breathless on. I kid you not. I think I have this in my vanity and it's the same exact one. Very creamy, not overly sticky. Yeah. This one is definitely a winner. I already know it. The next item, I pulled this little pouch out of the box. It's called Set in Stones. And I'm like, what did I pick? I don't even remember. It's an anklet. Look at this ankle bracelet. Is this adorable or what? They're little, almost like teardrop shaped pearls and gold tone beads. So pretty. I will definitely be wearing this summer. The fifth item is from Straw Riot, and this is a sun visor. Here in Florida, I am protecting my skin even all the more than I normally do. I wear sunscreen every day, and I use a visor a lot. This one is really pretty, and I'll probably wear this while we play pickleball and go for walks in the evening. And the sixth and final item, I'm gonna rip open the bag, very excited for this. This is Show Me Your Moo Moo Straw Beach Bag. tote bag, shopping bag. I love this look. I love this beige, like woven straw, along with the white canvas. The tag says, "Life is fun, your clothes should be too." I agree. Look how cute this is. So the inside is striped, very cute for the beach, and I love that it has a zipper closure. All right, guys, that is summer 2025, my choices from FabFitFun. Again, I will leave all the information on the screen along with my promo codes that FabFitFun has given me. Thank you so much, FabFitFun, for partnering with me, and happy 50th subscription box. FabFitFun offers two different styles of membership. One is a seasonal membership for $69.99 per quarter, and the second one is an annual membership for $219.99 per year. That's only $55 a box. You get to customize a box 4 times a year with 6 full-size beauty, fashion, fitness, wellness, and home products that you get to choose. Each box is valued up to $350. FabFitFun also has flash sales throughout the year from brands like Prada, Coach, Fenty, and more. I would like to thank FabFitFun for sponsoring this video. All opinions are my own. All right, we are just in the door. They opened like 2 minutes late and a few people were freaking out. It is a good store. This is Honore. I think we're in Sarasota. Don't quote me on that. I just get in the car, turn the car on, have my coffee with me, and just go. Sometimes I'm not even sure what town I'm in. What do we feel like looking at first? I have been looking at artwork. I only show it to you when there's something good. If it's a lot of nonsense or a lot of like really old crummy stuff, I don't even bother showing it to you guys. Sometimes you say, "Hey, you didn't show us the artwork." I love it that you clothespins are on it. Only talking to the people who want to be called clothespins. Fully understand. Main Street by Pat Bell. That is kind of cool. Just a little print, $2.99. Looks like it might be, where is this? Hayworth? Hayworth, Main Street, Hayworth. Okay. I'm afraid to report that this is going to be a very chatty video because the music is super loud. And as you guys know, music has a trademark on it, and my video would be demonetized if I don't speak over it. So forgive me for the chattiness. Please forgive me for the chattiness. Oh, whatever this person was holding, it is broken off. That is very fun. A dangly leg jester. I'm not quite sure what this person is, but that is super cool. What would they have been holding? Maybe a little animal or something to do with music. Very fun. Wow, some interesting items today. This is like a little miniature glass wall pocket, and you can put a posy in it. I don't think the red flower is original. That's like a fused glass piece. Where would somebody hang such a tiny little vase? $2.99. I think I'm gonna wait on that. We see a cloisonne egg. It's one of the lighter ones, probably made in China. I'm gonna wait on that also. But like I said, the shelves look really interesting today. I'm sure we're gonna find a ton of stuff. Somebody gave up all of their dog trophies. This pup won the Open Derby, 3rd place in 1967. Oh, this little vase is cute. Look at the painting on that. R. Adams, good job, R. Not sure what this was used for. Maybe a spoon rest? Here's a couple just having a wonderful time. Made in Taiwan. So I think that would be the 80s, maybe early 90s, probably the 80s. All right, an applied floral dish, $1.99. Could be Italy, I'm thinking, I'm not sure. Italy. What does that say, Tony? I'm not sure. What is the price on this? $1.99. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to grab that for $1.99. I don't see any of the petals have broken. I don't think it's Capodimonte, but I do like that. So we're going to put that in the cart. Let's go on to shelf number 2. Oh, this is beautiful. It looks like England. It does have some repair. You can see the glue has turned brown. This is Royal Brocade, Lord Nelson wear, made in England, $3.99. That is a shame because I would have grabbed that in a heartbeat. It's kind of like a chintz floral pattern. Isn't that beautiful? You could put your used tea bag in there or pretty much anything. Just a little dish. Unfortunately, I have to leave it because of the damage and the overage of glue. What are these? Oh, these are glass with a stake, like a plastic stake. It does say something down there. It is lead crystal. Does that say Telefloral? I'm not sure who that says. I think it's Telefloral. Maybe it would go in a memorial floral piece. That could be. We have some pottery saucers down here. Clay saucers, I should say. No marking. Oh, I take it back. That might be ceramic. It's very heavy. We'll go with stoneware. Okay, we have a woven basket. Not leather, though. For a basket like this for me to pick up, I want this to be leather. Let's open it up and see what the inside looks like. If we can do this with one hand. Oh, that is quite nice. Luckily, it has a tag. Seems to be modern. Made in Indonesia. It's rattan. And the inside is polyester. So no age necessarily, but it is a lovely basket. $4.99. That would be very fun as a purse. Turning the corner. Look at these shelves. What fun shelves. I see everything at once. A wooden octopus. This looks to be from a home store. It's kind of fun. I don't know. There's no face, so kind of loses something for me. But look at these fish. These are vintage. Unfortunately, their fins have damage. Oh, I'm going to have to Google these. I think these are Mexico. Very lightweight. Aren't they everything? I love the colors. Look at this one. Oh, I wonder if that can be fixed. The painting is just everything. Hand painted. Beautiful. We're going to grab all 3 and I will do a Google image. We have this lovely lady batting her eyelashes, holding on to columns so she doesn't fall down. Oh, somebody painted it. It was a project. Does have age to it. I guess you put flowers in there. That is so kitschy. It's almost good. But I have to pick and choose my battles. Oh, dish number 2. We have 2 of them. This one seems to have a little bit of chipping right there, a flea bite. I think I'm going to have to leave that one, although I would like a second. I feel like grouping them together will kind of lower the value. I don't know if somebody would want 2 of them. I think I'm going to stay with the one. I don't know what I'm basing that on. I'm just going with the flow. This little dish looks to be from the 80s or the 90s. Fine china. Ben Robert, is that what that says? All right, I guess I'm going to need glasses today. My eyes are tired. Welcome, baby. Oh, we have some trivets here. Appear to be newer. I do like those colors. I think I'm going to wait on those. Right now I probably have 3 or 4 sets of trivets in my inventory. Oh, this rose dish is very fun. Oh, again, a flea bite chip. Darn. That reminds me of like the 1930s or 40s. I'm not saying that's when that was made. Telefloral. They could base their graphic on vintage prints. We have a wood cat up here. I'm not especially enamored with his face, his expression. I'd rather have him be cranky. Where are all the cranky cats? There's something very endearing about an animal that has attitude, isn't there? It just makes you laugh. All right, more fish. These are different. I don't know what this is made out of. It seems to be wood, but they could be resin. Resin has gotten really good. So a lot of times you think it's wood, and then if you drop it and breaks, you can see it's hollow inside. Sometimes tapping it helps, because if these were wood, they would be solid. They would not be hollowed out. Could be wood. Yeah, I like the ones we have in the cart a little bit better. Whoop, this looks like Capitamonte. Are those chrysanthemums? Okay, this is Ashley, I think. Did I bring glasses? I'm gonna have to check my purse. Yeah, we have some breakage. Try dusting this. Ugh. A Swiffer won't even work. There, I said Swiffer correctly. I always call them Swifters. You guys correct me. You're like, Karen, it's not Swifter, it's Swiffer, no T. You know me. I'm gonna mispronounce everything. We just have to get used to it. All right, I've spotted an inlay box. I think this might be marble. It's very white. Quite beautiful. I'm not sure what they use to inlay. Is that stone? I don't think it's paint just poured into a recessed area. That is quite nice. Oh, obviously they think so too. $14.99. I think today's color tag is green. I did check. No, I didn't take a photo of it. Fire me. Please. $15. A little high for my blood, but that is lovely. I went ahead and did a Google image search for the box so that I don't make a mistake and leave it behind if it was worth like $90 or something like that, which I didn't think it was. Here's one on eBay, not sold, $29. Whoop, we have a duck. I had searched a duck casserole. Let's go back. So it looks to be made in India. It's also sold on Amazon. $15. This one says $98. Alabaster marble, did not sell for that much. Again, Amazon. Yeah, quite a few of them on Amazon. We're gonna leave it. I don't know what it is about these fish that I love so much. It is like a lacquered, hand-painted. I feel like it's made out of like cardboard or some kind of decoupage. Is this just me or are these really good? Unfortunately, they have chips. And when I Google image them, Google is totally confused. They're calling them ceramic and metal. I did put in Mexico lacquered fish sculpture. That's what I called it. Pottery, Talavera pottery. They are picking up on the lacquered. This one, this first one, let's go into that. It's an eBay listing. Lacquered wood. These are not wood. $22 in stock. Oh, that'll be so sad if I have to leave these. Do we love a good fish? Yes, we do. I almost want them for my house, but it doesn't go with anything because I don't have bright colors in the house. But these are really sweet. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to leave them because they're damaged. They are $8. This one says as is. See the chipping there? This one $5. There's a signature. Somewhere Mexico. Could have been the artist's name. This is a fine painting job. And again, Mexico, the same person. See, that's what it's made out of. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's a man-made material. It's not like rocks or something. Oh, very cool. But to pay that much money, I would have to know that they're going to bring over 100, and they will not. But so sweet. This piece of glass is interesting. Seems like it's very like free form. $6. Very heavy. I don't know that it's all that wonderful, to tell you the truth. It is blown. It has a smooth bottom. It's got like an applied gold paint in it. What do you guys think of this? I'm thinking no. Is that right? Glass is still very hard for me. I think I'm going to wait on that one. Probably a mistake. Lots of glass to look at. Did I ever say I'm not shipping glass? Still very hard to learn. I think this is the Murano Tutti Frutti. If not, it's a fake, but this seems to be Murano. It's very hard to tell for me. I know Murano is heavily faked. Look at all of this colored glass. That's a lot of work, I would imagine. That's not painted, that's in the glass. $6.99. I'm going to look it up, but I think it's called Murano Tutti Frutti Vase, and I'm going to grab this one. I think this is lovely. All right, as you can see, I'm not putting a lot in the cart. I think that's going to change because the new carts are coming out. There's a lot on the shelves. I did grab this cup. I'm not a big fan of using other people's cups because cups are so personal. Of course, I will get rid of the straw. $10, that's a lot, but this Name Reduce is the cup that I use. It keeps my drinks cold, even in Florida weather, in the car. When the car is really hot, I just load it with ice, and even at the end of a long shopping day, it's cold. So a shameless plug for somebody I'm not sponsored by. This is reduced, but $10 too high for that cup. All right, I just spotted this amethyst glass. I don't know that it has a lot of age to it. It reminds me of a Jack in the Pulpit. Is that what this is? Jack in the Pulpit vase? $6. I know. I'm going to Google image it. You can hear me saying it because I know nothing about glass, or very little, I should say. I am learning a little bit, but glass is so hard because there's so much of it. It's not like you're trying to learn like a certain stuffed animal or a certain toy. There's just so much glass and it all looks alike. And many times it has no marking. When things have markings, so easy to learn. But without marking, it's like, is this what it is? This is lovely though. I'm going to call it Jack in a Pulpit amethyst vase, footed bowl, compote. I don't know what it's used for, but it's going in the cart. Look how pretty that is. Here's a blue stretch vase, $7.99. Yellow tag. Today is green. I think I remembered that. I don't know that this is vintage. I think that this was made recently. Doesn't seem to have age. It's beautiful, but I'm going to wait on that. I do love this etched vase. This might have had a stopper. This might have been for the bar. I always look at the base of the glass or crystal to see if there's any kind of marking, any kind of name. I don't see one, but isn't that lovely? I love etched glass. So pretty. We don't keep a bar at home, or I might have bought that for my bar. All right, what else? What else are we seeing? Oh, we got blue glass down here, turquoise. I think this might be L.E. Smith. I don't know. $5.99. That is very pretty. All right, as long as I'm going to do a Google image on the amethyst, I might as well put the turquoise in there. Uh-oh, it's a glass kind of day. I just spotted one of the employees putting these on the shelf, and from far away I thought, is that Costa Boda? I thought Costa Boda almost always was signed. So leave a comment down below if you know about Costa Boda, if it's signed. But these are very heavy. It almost seems like a recycled glass. I love, 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 triple love the aesthetic of these. It has a flat top, which I thought Costa Boda is rounded. But these are great, $6 each. I think these would go with a lot of decors, and I'm not sure how many people are really using ashtrays in their house anymore, but I am definitely scooping these up. I will probably sell them as a set. So heavy. This glass is super heavy, so that's got to be crystal, but it's rippled. Oh, it's really nice. I love these. All right, it's looking like a glass day. I'll be groaning in the garage when I have to ship all of this, but so pretty. All right, I think we better get off the glass aisle. No more glass, unless we find something really fantastic. Look at this. This isn't glass. This is pottery. Okay, it's signed. Of course, we can't read the signature. That could be a date. 2021? I don't think that was made in 2021. $7.99. Beautiful pot. I think I'm going to wait on this, though. I have a lot of pottery right now, so I'm going to leave that here for somebody else. Oh, that's a nice one, too. I don't know if the camera caught this on this shelf. I was just looking on the other side of the aisle at the glass, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw the ST. It was kind of like that, and I'm like, oh, it's a Stanley. $5. This is finding my first Stanley, caught on film. Almost on film, a little bit after the fact. Roger would be so proud. He's going to be thrilled that I found this. I don't know what it's worth. But you know me, I very rarely look at tumblers. There's Starbucks and Starbucks. When we made the move to Florida, I had a lot of Starbucks cups to get rid of. Tumblers. Okay, a lot. Maybe 6. And I thought, you know what? I'm kind of over the Starbucks. I think people really want Yeti, and they want the Stanleys. So that's what I'm going to concentrate. We're definitely putting this in the cart. Beautiful. Roger and I are still looking for wall art. We are getting ready to paint the outside of the house. Well, we're not painting it. The contractor's painting it. I think June 2nd, if it doesn't rain. Every time we have outside work done, it rains. But we are looking for metal wall art. I don't know whether to put fish on the side of the garage, or Roger's been looking at octopus, like big, we're talking big sculptures, just to make the garage side fun on the outside. So Yeah, I'll probably leave a couple of screenshots here to show you what kind of things we're looking at. This menorah is lovely. Oh, we have some age. Look at that felt. I think that might have been sitting on something with liquid. That felt is almost eaten away. $7. That is beautiful. Now, I like them to say like made in Israel or Jerusalem. I don't see any marking of where this is from. It's heavy in the hand though, so I'm going to grab this. I do very well with selling menorahs. And I'm also seeing these beautiful fluted, what are these? I guess they're little vases that you can hang on a shelf. I almost thought there were pieces to a bigger arrangement type of thing. Definitely vintage. $1.99 each. I really like these. You can hang them on a shelf. You could probably hang them on a mantle maybe. I'm not sure because the curved hanger might not work on a mantle, but I don't think they're silver. I think they're just an ordinary, could be silver plate. I was going to say an ordinary metal. We're going to grab both of those. All right, what else? What else is on this shelf? We have a galvanized big container for liquid, for drinks. What is this? Oh, it's a house. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know what to talk about. Music's playing very loud, and I'm like, quick, think of what that is. You got to talk about it. The metal's end cap. We have a brass leaf. What else do we see? Oh, we have a vintage pot holder, plant holder. I do like that. This would be beautiful on like a console table with a potted plant. Oh, it's blue tag. I was hoping it was green. $6. Do I want that? Wrought iron. I think I'm going to put that in. I think somebody's going to want that. I think I could get like maybe 24 for that. We'll stick that carefully in. Metal and glass. What a combination. Oh, we have a little Asian tea tin. Definitely has age to it. I don't do very well with this aesthetic. I think this is lovely. Look how old that is. I don't know that this would sell for me though, but isn't that pretty? What else could you keep in that? I don't know, your keys? It's kind of a deep reach for keys to open that up and grab your keys every time. We all love convenience. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on that, but that is very pretty. I like the cobalt blue. I'm not really into selling dishes anymore. And unfortunately, this has some paint loss. I think it's going to hurt it. See these green bars here? This one's missing its color. This one, this might have been put in the dishwasher. Sacrilege. $3. This is Havel, France. Mary painted it. Oh, Lindenberger. $3. How lovely is that? If this wasn't missing paint, I would get it. And this is quite old, so you got to excuse sometimes when they have paint loss, but this has quite a bit of paint loss. Oh, so pretty. Breaks my heart to leave it behind, but I'm going to have to. Hopefully somebody else will buy it before it gets destroyed. So beautiful. What is this little crystal thing going on here? $3.99. Cut crystal. That is very sweet. You know, the Victorians and the people that came before us all had so many implements and tools and vases. It's just amazing. That is definitely crystal. So heavy and so clear. All right. Goodbye, beautiful plate. I love you. All right. I figured we would pop over to the large items sections and see if we can find anything here for the outside of the house, not to sell. There's a mirror. All right, no metal artwork that I'm seeing. Lots of suitcases, duffel bags. I'm always looking for Tumi. Nike even does well for me. The Nike backpacks, I look for those. Ooh, a lot of lamps. Not spotting anything. Whoa. Step away from the large chandelier. That thing is massive. That's newer though, that's not old. It's not that old. Wow, those lamps are mid-century modern up there. Very big. Late 20th century postmodern. I think if they had like wall sculpture, it would be in this area. So I'm just taking a quick look. Oh, new garbage cans. You know, we could actually use new garbage cans, but I don't feel like dealing with that today. They seem cheaply made. What do they want for them? $9.99, that's a fairly good price. Wow, there is a lot to see on these shelves. Beautiful bowls as usual. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Shabby chic is no longer really a thing. I bet you this would have sold really well, $4. There's another beautiful one underneath it. I like this one better with the green border. Green glass. Oh, this is Royal Doulton. I think the pattern is Old Lead Spray, something like that, L-E-E-D. Oh, of course, the sticker is over it. I don't imagine this would bring more than 15 if you could sell it. I bet you there's a lot of this on. I see this more often than you would imagine. I do love saving stuff like this from the landfill. I'm not 100% positive that all of this is going to the landfill. I have not figured out these stores yet. I know in Pennsylvania, a lot of it did go to the landfill. I had confirmation from one or two of the managers. Isn't this super sweet? If it had the sugar with the top and it was all good, I might take a chance on it. What are they asking for it? $1.99, that's a good price. Very pretty, but I would imagine it's saturated. All right, little grape and cherry impressed fruit jars. I'm wondering if jelly came in this, like a compote or a preserve in these jars. What is this gravy boat? I've never seen a gravy boat with fish on it. Studio Nova. That is fun. It would have to be like fish sauce, right? A sauce for a fish. Wow. There's a canister. It looks to be newer. Salt and pepper grinder. The salt is missing its little grinder up top. Okay, a blue. This is not Pyrex, is it? Who's making this? Does Glassbake make clear glass? I think they do. Let's see if we can flip this over without breaking it. Oh, good catch. Oh, this is Anchor Hawking. Very pretty blue. $7. I don't feel like Googling that. Giving myself a break. Somehow we wound up on the holiday aisle. I'm not sure how that happens. I just realized, I just go down an aisle and I'm like, why am I looking at Christmas stuff? It's only May. Oh, this is very fun. Who's selling this? Ceramic open mouth candy dish, $3. I would imagine that is like a Walmart or something like that. That's cute to put your little scrubby pad. All right, but we are always looking for the vintage Christmas ornaments. Not seeing anything older. We have some mushrooms, lighted decor. Oh, some Santas. I guess you put a candle under it. There's multiples, so you know that they just came from a store that is currently getting rid of them. They were selling them probably last Christmas. All right. I don't really feel like looking at sporting goods. I'm a little bit tired today. Roger and I took off yesterday and we went to St. Armand's Circle, which was great fun. St. Armand's Circle is a wonderful favorite shopping place of ours. Every time we vacation here, we go there. And unfortunately, the area took such a hit from the hurricanes that many of the stores were under 5 and 6 feet of water. I can't even imagine. They said there were mannequins floating in the streets, and oh, it's been such a hard time for them. So if you're in the area, go visit St. Armand's Circle and do a little bit of shopping there. That's what we did yesterday. We had ice cream, we walked around. just to help the people down there that have businesses. Who is this lovely lady? Made in Japan. All right, guys, I think I've showed you everything. I did get a couple of things from a new cart that came out, and I had to just take them quickly without, you know, doing a whole thing about them. This is one of the pots I recently picked up, a Gemmes pot. And have I listed it yet? I think I just listed it. This one, $4, hand painted, New Mexico. Lovely. I don't know what this will bring. I'm guessing 30, something like that. I didn't comp it today. I did pick up this piece of pottery. This might be coal, C-O-L-E. It is unmarked, but I know this will do well. It does have the tiniest of chips. Let's see if we can find it for you. And you know me, I usually don't pick up chipped items. I try not to anyway. Okay, it's right here. But the thing is, it must have been chipped in the kiln because the paint, the brown edge glaze is painted over it. So it happened at the time of forming it. But $4, beautiful. I love this glaze, the green and the brown. So we're getting that. And what else didn't I show you? Maybe the tile. Frame tile. I think this is a saint. I'm not sure who he is. That is the back. Definitely vintage. Wooden frame. And just so pretty. It does say something. I'm going to have to use a magnifying glass for that. Sand somebody. But that is gorgeous. Oh, do we have a crack? We might have a crack in the tile. Let me put this down and feel with my finger. I just noticed it. Yep. Oh, darn. I'm so glad I noticed it. Very hard to notice. The tile does have a crack. It could be just a crack in the glaze, but I'm going to have to put this one back. Darn. That is a shame. This antique secretary just came out and somebody grabbed the tag right off of it. And at first my heart thought, okay, it was too big anyway, but I did feel a little disappointed. It does have a big wear spot on the side. And when I looked at it, you can see how it's been oversprayed. This is not a sign of quality. So it's definitely a reproduction. After all of this work, you would think that they would make it where they do better finished work. What a shame. Very sweet, but not really that old. Some very vintage Tupperware, nesting bowls. Was this called Sunset or did I just make that up? I think I just made it up. Look at those tops. Those have seen some Jell-O and some leftovers. Not great condition, but those are kind of cool to see the whole set together. I think that's the original set. Of course, I had to run a quick comp for us. Here they are here, sold $19.95, and these look to be in almost new condition. This was the Tupperware Wonderlier Harvest Nesting Bowls with 3 lids. So they have 4 bowls missing a lid, but like I said, these are in really rough shape. But very fun to see. I am just about to head out and found this pair of peacocks. Are they shoehorns? Is that what this is meant to be? Or is it just the way their tail is shaped? They are jewel encrusted. I don't think they're real rubies and emeralds, but you never know. Made out of brass, and they are $3.99 each. I'm always happy to find a couple, a pair. That one might have a few stones missing, maybe not. Might just be the way that it's formed. Beautiful. I don't know what they'll bring. I'm thinking I'll get like $35 for the pair. Very pretty. All right, so that's what our cart is looking like. That's how we ended up. I also grabbed a used trash pail because I need an extra one in the garage. I'm going to scrub it really good. And the one I have in there already is gold, so I'm taking that one. Let's prop that one in. I will disinfect it with Lysol. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. Put on rubber gloves and give it a good scrub. Better than paying like $18 in the store. All right, guys, so I think that's it. Had fun hanging out with you guys. Leave a comment down below of anything you saw that maybe I didn't show. Love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours.